disciple building must be a priority. It's got to be important to us. It can't be a sidebar. It can't be oh yeah, if we've got time, we'll find a way to help people grow up. It's got to be central to what we do. I have a chance to work with local pastors, and I have a chance to work at the seminary level also. And as I talk with pastors and seminary professors, there's this syndrome that I call who's got the ball. Basically, it goes like this. I ask local pastors, whose job is it to figure out, to grapple with, to discover how to help people grow up? And the local pastors always say, gosh, Bob, that's important. We know that's important. And it's the seminary's job to teach people how to do that. And then I ask my seminary professor buddies, hey, look, whose job is it to teach people how to make disciples? And my seminary professor friends say, boy, that is really important, and somebody needs to be doing that. But our job is just to teach people how to preach and teach and exegete the original languages. It's the job of the local pastors to figure out how to build disciples. Nobody's got the ball. But the good news is that God promises His power and His presence because this important task is important to Him. So we should expect Him to help us in this process, and He certainly will. Because in the Great Commission, Jesus is the same time frame. Jesus is saying, look, guys, this is what the main thing is. The main thing is go and make disciples. We should be more than message bearers. We should be message bearers. We should proclaim the good news. But we should also be image bearers.
Everything that Jesus did affected, and I believe was designed for the growth of the 12.
Jesus Himself provided us with a disciple-building paradigm or pattern that produces spiritual growth. And we can recreate a disciple-building approach similar to the one used by Christ to train His disciples. This is what Jesus did. Built relationships, taught content, held people accountable, admonished them to do truth, not just know it, prayed for them, and created a ministry environment. But these are designed to help you know, what do you teach? What ministry skills do you train people in? How do you relate to people? What kind of a connection should you have? How much commitment should you give to the relationship up through this process? What kind of ministry challenges are appropriate? Now, we have done the work of providing you this information, these sets of instructions, so that you can do the work of building disciples. One of the byproducts of a progressive disciple building program, and I hope the pastors who are watching this will take to heart what I'm about to say to you, is if you will build disciples to maturity, you will solve your leadership problem. God will raise up mature leaders, not leaders who are going to look for your job every time you make a mistake, but leaders who will come alongside you and build you up and help you grow and look out for your family and look out for your personal walk with God. What would happen in our churches today if God surrounded our pastors with more leaders who really cared about them and the kingdom and not just about the organization?